am gonna bring my Switch. Low maintenance, low effort. Prepare to not see me for many, many hours. I'm so excited. And the reason I never show it, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and make dinner. Good morning. Today is Monday, August 11th, and I've been doing 75 hard. Today's, I think, day 23 for me, so I'm a good ways into the challenge, and I thought I would take you along with me as I do 75 hard with a 9-to-5 job, because I think sometimes people can't accurately predict what their life is gonna look like. You know, their normal life, they're a normal person with a normal 9-to-5 job, and they're wondering, how can I do this pretty intense challenge while I have this huge time commitment during my day? So I thought I would just take you along with me and you can see firsthand like how this challenge actually fits into your life if you have a 9-to-5 job. So I'm already ready for work right now, and I'm about to eat some breakfast and get my lunch together, and then we'll be on our way to work. Today, I'm mostly just going to eat some fruit for breakfast. I have a banana, a cutie, and a few strawberries left over. So if you don't know, a part of 75 hard is that you're doing a diet. I'm trying to eat clean-ish, as clean as I can. So I eat a lot of fruit and vegetables. And when I'm purchasing food in general, I look at the ingredients list and I try to get the version of that product that has the fewest ingredients and it has the most natural ingredients. So those things on the ingredients list that sound really scientific and you don't even know what it is, those are ingredients that you're supposed to avoid when you're clean eating. So yeah, fruit for breakfast today. So I already packed lunch for myself yesterday. It's taco soup. Well, it's kind of meatless taco soup. It's got beans, corn, and tomatoes. And I shredded some cheese on top. I seasoned it with paprika, cumin, and chili powder. All right, it is a little after 7, so I'm gonna head to work now. Well, I'm home from work. Not a great day, but that's okay. Truthfully, something that really helps when you have a bad day at work is having a routine for when you get home that is completely unrelated to your job. And 75 hard is really giving that to me right now because I already have a routine of like, okay, as soon as I get home, I'm going to change into my workout clothes and I'm going to do my second workout of the day. And me working out and me doing 75 hard is like completely something that's for me. It's totally unrelated to my job. Maybe that's like a little life hack for you. If you just haven't had a good day at work that day, having a routine to get you out of the work mindset can be really, really helpful. So yeah, I'm gonna change into some workout clothes and I'm just gonna do a walk on the treadmill today. I washed my hair yesterday and I don't want to get really sweaty today, so yeah. Let's go get our workout clothes on. I just changed into my workout clothes and took my progress picture as well. So I'm about to walk down to my apartment complex has a fitness center that has 2 treadmills in it. So I'm about to walk down there so I can walk on the treadmill for 45 minutes and I am going to bring my Switch so I can play Mario Party. If I'm on an outdoor walk, I don't need anything to entertain me. Like I just look at my surroundings, I guess. But if I'm on the treadmill, I need something to do. There's nothing to look at when you're on the treadmill. But at the same time, I also don't want to scroll on my phone for 45 minutes straight. So Mario Party it is. All right, let's head to the treadmill. I made it back from my treadmill walk, so I am done with both of my 45-minute workouts for the day. My outdoor workout is typically in the morning on weekdays, days that I go to work, because I usually do yoga outside on the balcony as my first workout of the day, which is outside. I'm trying a new thing with my water where I have a different container that I leave at work and I drink half a gallon while I'm at work. And then when I get home from work, this is a half gallon. So then I have to drink this too. I would prefer to drink more during the work day, but the thing is, two things. First of all, there's not a great place for me to refill it. So that presents some challenges. And then number two, I am a teacher, so I can't actually go to the bathroom whenever I need to, which is really unfortunate. Oh, the sun's coming out. So, yeah, there's a problem with drinking a lot of water during the workday when you can't actually use the bathroom when you need to. So, yeah, that's where we are right now. So, I have this much water left for the day and it's almost 6:30 p.m. right now. So typically I would be eating dinner by this point, but the routine I'm in after work these days is that I do some sort of movement and then after that I do work on like my personal projects before I eat dinner because I usually eat dinner on the couch watching TV, and once the TV's on, like I'm not going to come back to my desk and do any more work for the day. Like when the TV's on, the day is over. Maybe that's bad, but like I just need a point in my day where there's no expectation that I'm going to go back to doing work or that I'm going to try to be productive. So, even though I am a little hungry right now, I am going to do some work on my personal projects. And then once we're done with our personal projects for the day, then we can have dinner. So, let's get to work so we can eat afterwards. All right, we are having an extremely low maintenance, low effort dinner tonight because, first of all, I wanted to make something quick because it is getting a little bit late for dinner for me. I have an early bedtime because I wake up so early, but also sometimes when you get home from work, you really just don't want to put effort into a huge meal. It's funny because sometimes self care can be making yourself a really fast and easy meal just to get some nourishment. And then other times it can be the exact opposite. Sometimes self care can be like spending 2 or 3 hours in the kitchen making yourself something beautiful and like plating it really well. But today is definitely the first one, just doing something really quick. I made some couscous. If you don't know what couscous is, it's almost like rice and pasta had a baby. Pearl couscous specifically, which is slightly bigger, but you can do anything with couscous that you would do with rice. But I made some couscous and I'm gonna put some canned tuna in it for protein and then season it a little bit with Cajun seasoning, and that's gonna be the dinner. I also have some cashews that I'll eat on the side as well. Really low maintenance dinner. And to make matters worse, I'm going to eat it right out of this pot. I'm not even going to put it in a different bowl. So, okay, let's go ahead and eat. Good morning again. Today is Tuesday. I already finished my outdoor workout. I did yoga on the balcony. I already had a peach for breakfast. I'm also gonna have a banana. This isn't really like filling enough. to last me until lunch, but I just feel like ever since I started my new job, which, just some context, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, I worked the same job for 5 years, and I recently just quit, and I'm doing a similar job, but still very different. And ever since I started that new job, I feel like I'm not hungry when I'm supposed to be hungry. My appetite is weird at this point. So, yeah, if you are doing 75 hard, I would recommend that you eat more than one small peach and a banana, but I just don't have the appetite. But welcome to day 24. I think it's day 24. But anyway, yeah. Workout done, outdoor workout done, breakfast almost done, and now let's head to work. Oh my gosh, also, I forgot to tell you, today, Tuesday, and tomorrow, Wednesday, are going to be really long days at work. First of all, I know in the title of this video, I think I put 9 to 5. I actually work an 8 to 4 job. Like, I get there at 8 and I leave at 4. But we have like an after work event that we all have to attend today, and it is from 5:30 to 7. So between 4 and 5:30, I'll probably eat something. I'm packing 2 meals for work today. I'm packing lunch and dinner. And then once the event is over at 7, then I will come home and quickly do probably a 45-minute treadmill walk again. Enough talking. I'm going to go to work, but prepare to not see me for many, many hours later. Wish me luck. Well, it's 7:30 p.m. I made it back home. Typically, I do a morning workout before I even go into work, and then I do my second 45-minute workout of the day immediately when I get home from work. But today, because I was at work for so long, I did my second 45-minute workout at work, like in that time between 4 when I was done with work and 5:30 when I had the event. So I used part of that time during that hour and a half block to I literally just walked around my school. Like, I went on a walk inside the school. But the good news is the second 45-minute workout of the day is done. I still need to finish drinking my water. I'm 75% of the way through my gallon, so I still have a quarter of my gallon left. Still need to read my nonfiction and take my progress picture, and that'll be it. Okay, I gotta get out of bed because I need to finish drinking my water. I also haven't eaten dinner yet. I need to eat dinner. Guys, I'm telling you, like, I have no appetite when I'm at work. I don't know what it is about this job, but I just can't. I don't know. Okay, let's go drink our water and eat some dinner. Good morning. Pretty tired from the late day of work I had yesterday, but I'm in good spirits today for some reason, so we're gonna roll with it. I do have another long day at work today. You know, I've got my normal 8 to 4 work day, and then after that, I do have another like after work event that I have to go to for work, and that's from 5 to 7. Oh my god, my stomach just growled. Let's eat some breakfast. By now, you might have realized I have a banana for breakfast almost every day. And I'm also going to eat some cherries today, too. I really, 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 really love cherries, but they are so expensive. Like, a bag of cherries can cost you like $8 or $9. No joke. No joke. Also, I wanted to let you know, I don't think I mentioned it Monday or Tuesday. Happy Wednesday, by the way. But today is day 25 of. But today is day 75. No, wait. But today is day 25 of 75 hard for me. So we're trucking right along, working our way up to the midpoint. What would the midpoint be? 35 plus 2.5. 37.5. I think half of 75 is 37.5. So I guess day 37 and 38 both combined are like the midpoint of 75 hard. So I'm quickly approaching the midway point of 75 hard. I think the hardest part for me is just the dieting. I've spoken on this before in my other 75 hard videos, but I'm just like so against dieting, and it's deeply ingrained in me to like resist dieting. I just think there is a time and a place to get yourself a sweet little treat. I really do think that, and I don't think that makes you unhealthy, especially at a time when I feel like I really would benefit from the pick me up of a sweet little treat because, to be completely honest with you, work is not going great. I did start a new job very recently, and it's just not it for me. But we're still going, we're still trying. There's nothing else to say. I mean, we're still going, we're still trying. But also, the diet is making me eat a lot more fruits, and I love fruit. So, there are definitely benefits to the dieting portion, but that is still the very hardest part of this challenge for me. Everything else isn't hard, it's just a matter of making sure I'm planning ahead so that I don't forget to do something. Like last night, I almost forgot to take my progress picture. I was in bed looking at my 75 hard checklist, and I realized I hadn't checked off progress picture yet. So I had to like get out of bed and take my progress picture, but I was this close to forgetting. But anyway, I'm about to head to work, so I will see you when I see you, and I hope you have an amazing day. Well, it is now 8 p.m. So I had that after work event I had to go to for work from 5 to 7. And then when it was time for me to leave, my car wouldn't start. Literally so tragic. The battery died. Thankfully, one of my coworkers was able to jump off my car, and I drove it straight to O'Reilly's, and they tested the battery. It was bad, and they put a new one on for me. So even though I was supposed to leave at 7 and get home at like 7:20, 7:30, it is now like 8:10 p.m. And the worst part is I still have not done my second 45-minute workout of the day. Most days are not like this though, so don't get super worried. Unless you work like 12-hour shifts every day, then your days would be like this regularly. But if you do work a 9 to 5 job or an 8 to 4 job like I do, then every day won't be this difficult on 75 hard. It shouldn't be. Okay, let's stop stalling and actually go get on the treadmill. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be home at a normal time today. So I won't have to rush to get anything done as far as 75 hard goes. It's almost 4:30 and I just changed into my swimsuit so I can go swim for my second 45-minute workout of the day. And while I'm there, I'll probably do my 10 pages of reading as well. And then it'll be time for dinner. So yeah, I'm really excited to not have to rush today. That feels like a really big luxury. So let's go ahead and go to the pool. Good morning. It's finally Friday. It's been a long week for me so far. So I'm really, really excited that today's Friday and that it's almost the weekend. I just got to do this one more day and then it is the weekend. Also, I did want to mention my first workout of the day on weekdays. Always on weekdays, I do yoga on my balcony, which is outside. So I immediately tick off my first 45-minute workout right when I wake up, and I immediately tick off my outdoor workout right when I wake up. And the reason I never show it in this video is because I wake up at 5:45 and it's still pitch black, like it's still dark outside. And I don't want to turn the flash on my balcony and film myself doing yoga in the dark. It just feels really weird. So I apologize for literally never showing my first workout of the day every morning, but it's the same thing every day and it's always outside in the dark. So that's why I haven't been showing it. All right, let's get going. Hello. I'm finally done with this week. Oh my gosh. I don't really know if I'm going to include this in the video, but in a strange turn of events, I actually put my 2 weeks in today. So I resigned from my job today, which, yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that right now. That's not even what this video is about. It's been a really super emotional decision for me to make, and I've been thinking about it literally since the first day we went to school. Like, I came home and I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to be weird to include that in this video or not, but just thought I would give an update on that since a part of this video is technically about my 9 to 5 job. So yeah, it's been a really, really, really emotional day. I've cried a lot already, but it is Friday. It's the weekend now, so I'm going to try to put all of that out of my mind, and it's time for me to do my second 45-minute workout anyway. So honestly, that's a great thing to do. Getting your body moving, that's a great thing to do whenever you are upset or emotional. I feel like it's really, really regulating for your emotions and for your nervous system and your body in general. So yeah, I am gonna go on a treadmill walk. Yay! This is so weird. I really don't know if I should include this in the video or not, but yeah, that's what's going on. So let's go on a walk, I guess. All right, I am back from my treadmill walk, so I am fully done with all of my 45-minute workouts for this work week. And while I was walking, I thought of something that I really wanted to tell you. I think this is probably going to be the most important thing that I say in this video. So if you are doing 75 hard, whether or not you're trying to juggle a 9 to 5, or even better yet, even if you're not doing 75 hard, but you have a water bottle, I'm reminding you right now, you need to wash your water bottle. Truthfully, I don't know how often these need to be washed, but I know that we never wash them enough, okay? So let's all collectively agree to make a plan right now to wash your water bottle tonight or tomorrow, okay? Now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and make dinner. made some rice and some Thai curry chicken. And this will be my last meal of the work week. And I wanted to give you maybe 2 or 3 tips if you are trying to do 75 hard while you have a 9 to 5 job. I think the thing that helps me the absolute most is that I always on a work day wake up early so that I can do my first 45-minute workout of the day before work. Because if you do one of your workouts right when you wake up, your brain's not even fully awake yet. So your brain is going to be less likely to convince you not to go do your workout. If it becomes your habit to just do it first thing when you wake up, you won't even think about it anymore and it won't be such a struggle. But if you try to do both of your 45-minute workouts after work, in my experience, it's not that I don't have the physical energy to do that. I don't have the mental energy. I don't have the mental capacity to make myself go do 2 separate workouts after my work day. I think my biggest tip for you if you're trying to do 75 hard while you have a 9 to 5 job is make sure you do one of your workouts before work. That way you only have to worry about one more when you get home from work. Another tip for doing 75 hard while you have a 9 to 5 job is actually this might just be a 75 hard tip in general, like regardless of what time constraints your job has on you, but don't feel like you have to do a strenuous workout every single day or every single workout. You don't. It just has to be 45 minutes, okay? You can go on a leisurely walk outside on the treadmill for 45 minutes, and that counts as your 45-minute workout. You can literally stretch or do yoga for 45 minutes straight. That counts. You could go swimming if you have access to a swimming pool. You could hula hoop. I know that's really weird, but what I'm trying to say is you do not have to go to the gym. You don't even have to have a gym membership. You don't have to do something where you're going to sweat. You do not have to. So get that idea out of your head. As long as it's 45 minutes of active movement, that's all you need. So let's not make things harder on ourselves than they already are. Tip number 3, I would recommend doing some sort of meal prep. And I know some people really don't like meal prepping. For me, I meal prep lunch to take to work so that I don't have to think about it in the morning. So typically on a Sunday before the work week starts, I make one big helping of something and I have a mini fridge at work. So I bring enough lunches on Monday to last me the whole week so that I don't have to think about it again. Now, sometimes I don't bring in 5 lunches. Sometimes it's only 2, 3, or 4, and then I'll end up having to cook something later in the week. But I think the more you can prep for lunch, the better. Or if you have access to like a cafeteria at your work or healthy restaurants really close by your work or even maybe in your office building, you might not have to meal prep. But for me, meal prepping lunch is an absolute must if you're doing 75 hard while you're working a 9 to 5 job, because I just do not have the mental capacity in the morning to plan out a meal that's going to be 4 hours away. I do not have it. My next tip is also maybe not specifically geared towards 9 to 5, but it is geared towards 75 hard in general. I would recommend heavy loading your water in the mornings. Drink a lot during the mornings or the early afternoons because it's so inconvenient when you have, let's say, an hour until you go to bed and you still have a quarter of a gallon or even more water left to drink, and then you chug it and then you go to bed and then inevitably you have to wake up to go pee. And that is going to ruin your sleep and make you grouchy at work the next day. So I would recommend trying to drink more water at the first part of your day and make it easy for you to finish the water before bedtime or even like way before bedtime. The last tip I'm going to give you is just try to make it a habit for yourself or a routine for each rule of 75 hard. For instance, the reading 10 pages of nonfiction. I would recommend doing that at the same time every day so that it becomes your routine, it becomes a habit, It's not something you have to make time for. It's not something you forget about because it's what you do every single day at a certain time. I would say the best times to read are probably right when you wake up or right before you go to bed or maybe even on your lunch break. I read right before I go to bed typically. And your progress picture is another example of this. Take your progress picture at the same time every day because you're less likely to forget about it. I usually take my progress picture either right before or right after my second workout of the day because I'm usually wearing like workout type clothes. And for some reason, that's what I want to be wearing when I'm taking a progress picture. And also, right, like my first 45-minute workout of the day is always right when I wake up. Okay, so I'm making a routine so that the new habits I have to implement to complete 75 hard aren't so challenging. They're just a part of my routine now. I don't have to think about them so much. I'm less likely to forget them. So, those are my tips for helping make 75 hard just a little bit easier if you are working a 9 to 5 job. And remember, don't forget to wash your water bottle, whether or not you're doing 75 hard. We need to wash these things, guys, for real. All right, I'm going to go ahead and eat my dinner, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck if you are doing 75 hard. Bye!